Thanks, Louise. So self-love, self-worth, this is a really hot topic, and one that I haven't really come across anyone who hasn't sort of had this challenge on some level. I think if we had 100% self-worth, we wouldn't actually exist. I think this is actually the game of life, how much you can self-love and self, empower yourself through life. So I think it's really the journey of integrating all parts of yourself to become whole. So I know that was really reassuring for me to first learn that this is actually the journey, and then ask the question of, okay, what can I do to empower myself? So I'm going to bring this back to values again, because again, this is the foundation, I believe, of human behavior. So every single person lives by a set of priorities, what's most important to them to what's least important to them. And when we discover what their highest values are, we find that their genius and their discipline and their reliability and their self-worth is in those highest values. This is really where they are their own creative genius. And when we unveil that for people, they really see that this is where their worth lies. Now, what happens is when we're feeling low self-worth, it could be because we are trying to be someone we're not, trying to live somebody else's life. And when we do that, we compare ourselves with other people. Okay, so when we compare ourselves with other people, we're designed to actually feel low self-worth. Okay, so it's really good to identify again the values, what your highest values are, and what your purpose is in life, because again, that's where your self-worth actually lives. And identify where you actually are comparing yourself to other people, and where you're actually trying to live by someone else's goals or by someone else's life, or are you trying to be someone you're not? Because when you're doing that, you're designed and you are destined to actually lower your self-worth. The universe wants you to be authentic. It wants you to be you. I know for myself, I used to compare myself a lot with, other women, other people who had more money. So other women who were more beautiful, had nicer clothes than me, better job, better career, more money. And I often, went through a lot of times where I was trying to be someone I'm not, and thought that I should be that, and I should be able to be this, and I should be able to do that and look like this. But really, they weren't really true to me. And so when I discovered my own authenticity and what was true for me and my highest values and my purpose, I got back in touch with my true self-worth and realized that I was trying to be someone I wasn't. And that's not where your self-worth is. Your self-worth is in your highest values and what's most important to you. So I hope that helps. This is definitely a journey of self-love and self-empowerment. And it's a little reassuring to actually know that, because you know that everyone's on the same journey. And you're here to integrate all parts of yourself to become whole again. So thanks for the great questions, Louise.